Hello, welcome to this video. In the previous video, we talked about the different types of shipping, which are sea shipping and air shipping. And in this video, we'll be looking at how to calculate your goods for air shipping and sea shipping before proceeding to ship from China to Nigeria. One of the things you need to know before shipping your goods from China to Nigeria is to know the different kinds of goods. For air shipping, they classify goods into two types. We have the normal goods and the special goods. Normal goods are goods like clothes, shoes, bags, jewelries, wigs, hair extension, general accessories. These are goods that they do not contain liquids, batteries, or powders or creams. These are the normal goods. So for shipping, air shipping, they have different fees that they use to ship normal goods, and they also have another fee that they use for shipping special goods. Then special goods are goods or items that require special handling due to their contents. They contain batteries, liquids, or are medical in nature. Examples of special goods are batteries, electronic devices with batteries, watches, Bluetooth device, mini speaker, ring lights, mini fans, shavers, liquid liquids, powders, gels, cosmetic creams, face masks, powder gels, medicine, ink, tea, oils, and the rest. Sex toys or blenders due to their electrical components. The different companies, shipping companies, they collect different fees for shipping both special goods and normal goods. So for you to determine how much a shipping company is going to charge you when you want to ship your goods via air, if it is a special goods or a normal goods, for you to know the fee they are going to charge you, you just chat with the customer care representative and ask them to send you their rates, and they'll send you their rates, and you'll be able to know how much they are charging you for a special goods or a normal goods. We are going to proceed with doing a calculation for air shipping. You remember in the previous video we said that air shipping takes 5 to 10 days or at most 2 weeks for your goods to arrive. It is faster, but because of that speed, it is expensive to use. Now we are going to head over and do our calculation. This is the fee that my shipping company sent to me for shipping their rates for shipping both air and sea shipping. And you can see they have, for air shipping they have normal goods, they have special goods, and for normal goods they charge like $6.8 per kg. Then custom clearance they charge 950 naira per kg. Then for special goods they charge 8.5 kg, and they charge custom clearance of 950 kg. That's if you are shipping the goods to Lagos, to Kano, and to Onitsha. Now these skyjets, they have different warehouses in Nigeria where they can ship your goods to. You can either ask them to ship your goods to Lagos or to Kano or to Onitsha, depending on where you are close to, that you can easily pick your goods or get access to your goods. Now let's say I want to ship my goods and I want it shipped to Onitsha via air. To ship the goods via air to Onitsha will be 8.5 kg to ship one goods via air, and it is a special goods. That's to ship one special goods from China to Onitsha via air will cost 8.5 kg. Then they are going to charge 1,150 for custom clearance, and it takes around 2 weeks to get to Onitsha. So I'm going to head over and do my mass and determine how much I'm going to ship a particular goods. Now let's say I'm shipping a special goods that the weight of the goods is like 5 kg. How do I know how much they are going to use to ship that goods? I've already done some mass here. Okay, for the goods I want to ship is a special goods, and I want to ship one, and it is costing me, and the weight of the goods is 5 kg, and you know they are charging $8.5 per kg, right? And then for custom clearance, they are charging 1,150. Let me confirm that again. 1,150 per kg. So how do we do the math? Okay, now we are now going to say, since they are charging $8.5 for 1 kg, and we want to ship 5 kg, we'll say 5 kg times $8.5. 5 kg times $8.5 is going to give us $42.5, and custom clearance is 1,150 per kg. 1,150 per kg. So this 1,150 per kg, they are collecting, for custom clearance they are collecting 1,150 per kg. Now we are going to times this 1,150 times 5, because our goose is 5 kg, right? So 1,150, 1,150 times 5. Let me press it in calculator. 1,150 times 5 is going to give me 5,750. It's going to give me 5,750. So the total cost is now going to be 42.5 plus 4,750 for custom clearance, times 5,750 for custom clearance. So we are going to convert this $42. You remember they are charging 1 kg for $8.5, and we times it by 5 kg. This $8.5 by 5 kg, and we got this $42.5. So we're now going to convert this for the $2.5 to naira at the rate of 1,500. It is now going to give us 63,700. Now we are now going to add that custom clearance fee, which is 5,700. So we'll now say 63,700, 63,700 plus 5,750. 5,750. It is going to give us 69,450. So it's going to give us 69,450. So to ship a goods of 5 kg, a special goods of 5 kg via air to Onitsha. To ship a special goods via air to Onitsha, Nigeria, a special goods of 5 kg via air to Onitsha, Nigeria is going to cost me 69,450. Let me run you through again. The special goods is 5 kg and they are charging $8.5 per kg and custom clearance of 1,500 naira per kg. Now we times this 5 kg via 5 kg by 8.5, because 1 kg is 8.5 and we are shipping 5 kg. So 8.5 times 5 kg is going to give us $42.5. Then custom clearance, they are charging 1,150 naira for custom clearance, and if we times the custom clearance, this 1,015 of custom clearance times 5 is going to give us 5,750. So $42.5, if we convert it to naira at the rate of 1,500, is going to give us 63,700 plus custom clearance of 5,750, which is, if we add it together, it is now going to give us 69,450. That's the amount to ship a special goods from China to Onitsha in Nigeria. You can follow this step and do your calculation for Lagos and Kano. Then the next one is sea shipping. Now sea shipping, they do not charge you they do not charge you according to the weight of the goods. They only charge you according to the volume of the goods. They charge according to the CBM of the goods. That's what is the space, what space is your goods going to take up in a shipping container. To know the CBM of your goods before buying, you just have to read the description of the goods. In the description of the goods, they always list the weight, they always list the length, the weight and the height in the description of the goods. Or you can chat the manufacturer and they are going to send you the length, weight and height of the goods. Now this is a refrigerator that I want to buy, and I've done my due diligence. I've spoken with the manufacturers, asked them a lot of questions, and then I asked them the length, width, and height of the refrigerator, and then they told me the length, width, and height of the refrigerator. So we are going to use the length, width, and height of the refrigerator to determine the CBM of the refrigerator, and from there we are going to know how much it's going to cost me to ship that refrigerator to Nigeria. Now, for the length of the refrigerator, they told me that it is 1.72 meters. The width, they said, is 0.65 meters, and then the height is 0.85 meters, right? So, how do I proceed? I will now times the length times the width times the height. I'll multiply the three together, and when I times the three together, it is going to give me 0.9503 cbm. Now this is not up to 1 cbm, it is almost 1 cbm. It is 0.95 cbm. So if 5 had added to it, it would have been 1 cbm. Now how do I use this 0.95 cbm to get the actual amount that I want to pay? Let's go back to this. To ship a goods via sea, normal or special goods. Now for sea shipping, they do not separate the goods into normal. They do not charge different fee for sea shipping. For normal goods, for sea shipping, they do not charge different freight fee for normal goods or special goods. It is the same. It is the same fee for that you pay for normal goods that you also pay for special goods. Not like air shipping, that they have a price for normal goods and a price for special goods. For sea shipping, they are the same. Now if I want to ship a goods from China to Nigeria and I want to ship it to Onitsha, they will be charging me $360 to ship 1 cbm, and it takes around 2 months for it to get to Nigeria. How do I calculate it? I'll go back to my calculator, which I've already done some illustration here. You remember we times the length with the width with the height, and it gave us 0.9503 cbm. And now my shipping company, they are charging $360 to ship 1 cbm, and this goods is not up to 1 cbm. So when I times the length, the width, and height, I got 0.9503 cbm. I'm now going to times this 0.9503 times $360, and it is going to give me $342.108. So when I now convert this $342.108 to naira at the rate of 1,500, it is going to give me 513,162 naira to ship that refrigerator from China to Nigeria. I've now known how much it is going to cost me to ship that goods via sea to Nigeria, to ship that refrigerator via sea to Nigeria, to Onitsha precisely. The next thing I need to do is to add the price of the goods to the price of shipping the goods, and then I know the total amount I will be spending to get that goods from China to Nigeria. Sometimes the manufacturers might list the in the description, they might put the length, the width, and height in centimeters instead of meters. or maybe you chart them up, they might just give you the length, the width and height in centimeters. How do you now calculate it? Is still the same step but with a little twist. What you have to do, if it is a centimeter, now when it was in meter, it was 1.72 meters, width 0.65 meters, height 0.85 meters, right? For the same fridge, when it is in meters, it is going to be length 172 centimeters, width 65 centimeters, height 85 centimeters. So how do I proceed? I will now times it just like I did in the first place. I'll say 172 times 65 times 85, which is going to give me 950,300 centimeters. I will now divide this 950,300 centimeters by 1 million, and it is going to give me 0.9503 cbm. Just the same thing as this one here, 0.9503 cbm. The same, I'm going to arrive at the same cbm, but it's almost the same step, but there with a little division at the end, which in the first place, when it was in meters, I did not do any division. I just multiplied it and I got the cbm immediately. But when it is in centimeters, after multiplying, I will now divide what I've gotten, the answer I've gotten, by 1 million to get the actual cbm. If you've watched this video to this end, you have now known how to do your calculation of sea shipping and air shipping. If you've found this video very helpful, all you need to do is give this video a like, hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification, so that when I post a new video on how to import from China, you are going to get notified. And don't forget to share this video with family and friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.